Hot. Nerd. 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 Hot. Three hot nerds and some guy. Three hot nerds and some guy. Okay. Alright, got everything. We're live. Mic's on. Is it actually on? It is. Camera's rolling. We're live, you guys.
Block this strawberry dish.
No product placement.
People
don't want our dish, bitch.
So you need an awesome bug.
I'll drink bitch
But this is your bitch drink from your fridge. I'm just.
Oh, you don't want to be known as a bitch? Oh, wow.
Oh, that's it. Hey,
You're
I mean, you can
ridiculous.
stick it in front of me.
There you
That's
go.
all I drink.
No shame for her.
I have no shame.
Nice,
Your tastes bad.
And I probably shouldn't be the one drinking.
You're not driving.
It's all good. It's all
I'm
good.
driving. True story.
And that's responsibilities, guys. That's important.
That's
alright?
important.
And that's lessons coming to you from episode 6 of the Hot Nerd Podcast, the only show on the damn internet where some guy talks to hot nerds about things and stuff. This time, I'm joined by...
Brooke.
Oh.
She's so confused. She's so confused.
I thought you were going to say that.
Jessica.
And finally,
I already did.
she said her name.
Hi.
See, I'm not paying attention enough. That was my bad. That was my bad. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. I'm so excited for this episode. It's going to be a fun one. And what we're doing this time, what we're talking about, the theme of today's show is spooky stuff. Halloween time and scariness.
Yes.
That's good.
That's the theme, which is so perfectly portrayed here by our 3 hot nerds. Love the hat over there,
Thank
Jess.
you.
Looking good, looking good. And
Vibe.
so the reason why I chose this topic this week, you guys. I mean, obviously, Halloween's coming up. It's October. It's spooky time. But as well, we have our first guest on the show this week, which is Jess over here. Now, Jess, can you tell us what was the reason that got me to bring you onto the show? You used to do a little gig, something small, people might have heard of before.
I've worked Hollow Spring for 7 years, and my most notable role is the Raven Twins in 2008. You might remember that.
Shit, the Raven Twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was
iconic
the
band.
icon.
Yeah, it was the icon of that year.
Nice. That's awesome. So, what exactly is that, the icon of that year?
Alright, so the icon, as the Raven Twins, we were conjoined twins, and we were seeing this psychiatrist, and we fell in love with him. We're weird, quirky girls, obviously. We were conjoined at the face, so we were into taxidermy and other really outdated hobbies.
Okay.
So the story goes that we professed our love to our psychiatrist, and he obviously turned us down. So out of pain, we went home and we separated ourselves with a broken mirror, so shattered glass.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it got intense
So
very
American
quickly.
Horror Story
Yeah.
shit over here.
This is
Alright.
pre-American Horror
Oh,
Story.
nice.
Yeah.
Alright, word.
So I was Lana Raven. I wore the black dress, and my face was completely grotesque, and I got a nice little eyeball.
Nice.
That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And our job was to kind of like go down onto into the crowd.
Yeah, okay.
And we would go hunt out our men.
Oh, shit.
So now we are on this man-hating thing.
Yeah.
So we had some plants in the audience, so we would go on over to them, and we would kind of like, we'd walk up to people and look at them, and then we'd say, no. And then we'd walk over. Yes. We did this together.
This one
It
shall
was
not do.
amazing. We're just like, we would look at each other and we practiced so that it was in unison.
Yeah.
So we'd look at each other and just shake our heads.
That's so
And we'd go on until we got to our plant,
Yeah.
and then we'd start kind of just like touching him and like call him up on stage. We were completely mute. We didn't speak.
Okay.
So it was all body language. It was all just gesturing. So they would come up to onto our stage, which was a kitchen, living room, and a bathroom. So we had 3 different scenes. We had 4 different kills. And
so some like variety in there.
Yes,
that way
it
it came
was-
back to the house.
exactly.
Like, okay,
so
cool,
it's different
cool.
every time. It was great.
Nice.
So my favorite kill is the one that we did in the kitchen. So we would bring them up.
Of course, the woman's favorite kill was one in the kitchen.
So we would bring them up and we would push them over to where the counter is, and one would be like in his face, like flirting with him, and the other one would be kind of like grabbing his hand, and then we would shove it into the sink and turn on the garbage
Disposal, oh my god, no.
It was the best. And the guy that we had doing it, he was amazing. We had a bucket of blood in the sink, so he would roll his hand in it and then fling it up into the air so blood would go
everywhere.
It was amazing.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
He got really into it, and then he would drop to the ground and there would just be like a bloody pile. And then best part is we had gimps.
Cool.
So we would just kind of snap our hands very like, and they would go pick up his body and throw it in the pantry. That was my favorite kill.
Wow.
Very
It was so much fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I didn't realize it was so like scripted like that, and it was so.
They gave us kind
Yeah.
of, they told us the scenario, like what they wanted us to do for the kill scene, and then we were allowed to improv from there, kind of like have fun with it. But we had, there was a pillow fight scene in the living room where we had a mallet. So we would hit him with the pillow, and while the other one distracts him, then the other one would hit him in the head with the mallet. And the guy would drop to the ground, and then we would smother them with the pillow. It was ridiculous.
Awesome.
The bathroom, we would like flirt with them, coax them into the bathroom, and then we would pull what looked like their clothing out. Like we would be behind the scene and we would pull a shirt out and then we would show it to the audience. We would pull the pants out, show it to the audience, and then we had a ridiculous pair of boxers that we'd pull out and like swing around. That one was fun. And then while she was like leaning over and flirting, I would grab a knife and just start again, pretending like we were stabbing them to death. It was awesome. You pull the knife out, wipe it on your dress, pass it on to the next one so that she could go and do her deal. It was fun.
Nice.
Was the guy a plant every time?
Yes. We had several plants for each kill scene, and then we had 2 different shifts. That's where Ashley was on that swing shift. So it was
Cool. Because you guys have a plan, because if you don't, if someone random, anything could happen, like it could go, you don't want that.
my favorite memory of that year was I got off my set, and my friend was on the other set. She was actually my switch, so she was the same character.
Okay.
So they're out there. I take off all my makeup with baby wipe. Is taking off the makeup is intense.
Like taking off a face.
Oh my gosh. So I had a beanie. I pulled my hair up so that it was not obvious I was the girl from the last shift. I came out and I found the plant that was going up next. And I was like, hey. So then when they came to flirt with him to bring him up on stage, I got the, what are you doing? Why are you going up there with them? And I started playing jealous girlfriend, and the whole crowd just kind of looked at me like, is this real? That was the best part.
That is amazing.
I ran after them afterwards and just laughed all my, the gate closed, no one clapped like they normally did because they were so confused. And it was great. It was the best memory I had.
That's amazing. Sounds like a really fun time. Not just for the guests who came, but for you as well.
Absolutely. Like I said, I did it 7 years.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, so it must have been pretty
I kept
fun.
coming back. Yeah.
The other years you played a pinup, right? Where you would like do the photo booth.
Yeah, the last 3 years that I did Hello Scream, I was pinup girl, so I did photos. We were zombies, and then we were cyborg zombies.
I remember the cyborg zombies.
That was fun.
That was awesome.
I got to get decked out head to toe in
You have to see the
paint,
pictures.
yeah.
Word.
Or show them right now.
Well, I'll do that like right there. Look at that picture. I'm gonna make some more work for myself. Look, it's moving. It's not gonna move, you guys. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So did you bring them with you? Like you have like a flash drive or something?
I don't have a flash drive. I have them on Facebook and Instagram. And
Okay, cool. Before you go, I'll get those from you.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure. Nice.
That was
That's awesome.
fun.
That's really awesome.
Going to go ahead and say that the team that did it, because it's M6FX,
Okay.
they're amazing.
All right.
They do stuff all over Tampa all year long. And
Are they just like a local or are they national? Or?
they're local. They're just the local guys.
Cool,
And
cool.
most of them are brothers.
Awesome, like little family.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's really cool. I'm always looking for like people who do that kind of stuff around this
Oh,
area
yeah.
I feel like Florida is small for this kind of stuff, like the Hollywood type production stuff.
Yeah.
But the more I look into it, the more I find
You'd
that
be
it's pretty
surprised.
prolific. It's like around everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty
They're great. I actually, the other woman who did my makeup for a very long time, the only reason I know how to do pretty makeup is because of Hendrika. She actually did the pretty makeup of my jacked up, like I had the gel
Right,
side.
and then,
So she would give me the glamour makeup on the other side.
Your friend at Mac, right?
Yeah,
you still
Hendrika.
know her.
Yeah,
That's
she's
awesome.
amazing. But
Nice.
I literally do the same makeup as I played as a Raven whenever I do makeup.
Nice.
Every time.
Just on both sides.
Yeah, just on both.
Yeah,
It was
just on both
hard.
sides.
It was hard figuring out how to make a match, but.
I was gonna ask you that, like when you started on your whole face wasn't any different, so actually it was.
You want to talk about crazy? So we were supposed to be twins.
Right, right.
The girl who was initially casted as my twin ended up falling out before the beginning of the event, so they cast someone else in the role. I'm 5'2". She was 5'6" or 5'7".
Oh wow.
So I had to wear platform stiletto heels, and she wore flats.
Wow.
And by the way, I could only see out of one eye.
Yeah, what the hell?
So it was very like careful walking, like I was on stilts.
Yeah.
But
Jeez.
it was fun.
They couldn't find someone that was like closer to high
I,
end.
I think it just came to like it was so last minute or something, but
True.
it was so much fun. I learned how to walk in heels.
Yeah, I bet. They learned real quick.
I hate it.
Awesome.
Don't learn today.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. All right. Well, speaking of learning, we kind of did skip over what exactly that event is.
Oh.
Howl-O-Scream. Howl-O-Scream.
Yes.
Howl-O-Scream.
Busch
Not to be
Gardens.
confused with Halloween Horror Nights, a separate event, just as awesome, maybe not as awesome, because it did not
Right.
include Jessica Carey.
Or Not Scary Farm. That's another good one. What?
Not Scary 4.
Yeah, Not Scary Farm. It's the one in California at Knott's Berry Farm. It was the first amusement
Oh,
park in
cool.
America.
It's like a play on
But yeah,
words.
they do Not
Yeah.
Scary Farm.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Mickey's Not So
I was about to say
Scary.
that. Perfect. She's on it. She's on it. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, Howl-O-Scream, awesome event at Busch Gardens. Go there, get scared by people like Jessica here.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
addicting.
Yeah. Sounds like
Pro tip, if you don't want to get scared, don't act like you're scared.
it. That is actually an amazing tip. I wish I had known that one the first time I went, because I've only been like a few times, a handful of times.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 or 4 in my life. Because, and this will segue us right into our first topic. I don't like being scared. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's go to the movies. Let me pay some of my hard-earned American dollars to have people scare me. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's addicting.
So tell me, you guys. It's addicting. It's fun to scare people. I get that because like that's a thrill, scaring somebody. But what's the joy out of going to an event and being scared? Like why?
It's
Adrenaline.
rush.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, it's that
adrenaline.
rush, that
You
Yeah.
feel alive.
Nervousness.
Okay.
and-
All right. I get
I'm
that.
with you though. I'm
Honestly,
not
I like
a huge
riding the
fan.
rides at night. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, see, that's
like,
why I
if
go.
we're like, hey, let's go to a haunted house and be like,
But
could
those
do something else,
rides.
but amusement park at night?
Yeah.
That
We can do
does.
that.
That
Word.
I don't know. Not Scary Farm was my first like experience in that kind of atmosphere,
Okay.
and unfortunately they had a grudge maze that year. This was my senior year of high school, so 2008, and they had the grudge maze, and I'm not even joking. They had midgets running around in long black wigs that hung down to the floor, and it was one of those like
Fuck.
it was just
Yeah,
a real like
just
special
not-
brand of creepy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, PG.
It's not a show without PG.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that like there wasn't that many rides open, like, and the scary it was too much.
Yeah.
Like I would much rather go on the rides just at nighttime, and I like the atmosphere of it, but the getting scared, no, like 'cause I'm tiny, they always like get no, leave the little one alone. It's fine, little one's
I
chilling.
went for the big guys because they were the
Yeah?
challenge.
Nice. Like those big old bear guys.
Oh,
I'm not getting
yeah.
scared.
If you can get a frat guy to like duck down, like in the fetal
Yeah.
position,
Yeah.
it's
win.
an
Like,
adrenaline rush.
Dude, do you guys do that? Like, have like a point system? Like, oh, I got a little girl. That's like 0 points, dude. Not cool. Yeah. I got like a dad or something like that.
Yeah.
There's definitely kind of like especially after the event, like after you get off work, everyone goes to Steak and Shake, Applebee's,
Yeah.
whatever's
Cool.
still open, and everyone's
Still in costume?
No.
Okay, so let's
Actually,
say-
Busch Gardens is all about keeping the. I kinda like
The mystery
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
allure and
Keep the
everything.
illusion.
So-
Cool. The illusion, yeah.
Yeah, so no costumes leave, no makeup leave, so everyone
Cool.
looks like a hot mess.
Yeah.
Taking
Just-
makeup off
yeah.
and
Yeah.
everything. We look we looked so terrible. But everyone kind of hangs out afterwards and swaps stories about what their best scare was.
Okay.
My friend actually made someone defecate themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
I tried.
I was gonna be like, yo, this dude shit himself.
Yeah, right. That'd be me.
No, she was a mummy one year, and she like totally got this guy. She jumped up on one of the sarcophagus, and she like hit it, and just got up in his face, and he just, and everyone smelt it. Like it cleared the whole area.
That's crazy.
So everyone shares these stories, and you're just like, it makes you more pumped.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it's like swapping war stories or something like that. Like, it's not like that, but it's like it.
In a metaphorical way.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Okay, that does sound pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Being scared's kind of the same way though. Like it's something that passes. Like you feel scared, and then you almost feel invincible because you made it through it.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, like the way I make it through those houses is I just put my head down, like run through. This is so much fun! Yay!
My face is like in someone else's back.
Yeah.
I'm not moving. Like
See,
you
but
can
then you're
pull
in
me forward.
target.
I was gonna say, I just
word.
put on the strong face and look straight ahead, like, oh, nope, I'm cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm terrified of haunted houses. Like I get so scared. That's part of why I work the event. Don't have to go. I know everybody. But there's times where you get to go through the houses to help people rehearse. So you're kind of
Yeah.
The dress rehearsal's nice.
And I don't do chainsaws.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
So they're hot and so loud, like
Yeah.
I don't.
it feels real.
Oh my gosh. Well, because they are real. They just take the chain off.
Right.
So you smell the gas. You hear the
Right.
sound. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
So they had this tunnel that you walk through, and it kind of makes you feel like you're falling.
I remember that year.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going through and I'm feeling like I'm falling, and I've been through the house before, but it's the second time they did the house that they changed things.
Okay.
And there was a chainsaw guy at the end, so I ran right back into the tunnel, grabbed the girl who was behind me and brought her with me, not realizing I grabbed her until like I got to a place where I was okay, and I'm like shaking. I'm like,
Oh, there's a person in my hands.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I just did that.
Jessica, how are you?
Yeah, so I just saved your life.
Yeah, I saved your life.
Superhero, no big deal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, try to play it off.
You're welcome. Bye.
It's awkward. Oh, I work with them, so now they know I'm a coward.
That's pretty great.
It's good.
All right. Any other short stories you want to share?
I do remember one of the first aid people telling me a great story about the event where they found a guy, drunk guy, who had gone into one of the bathrooms and wrapped himself up in toilet paper, and was walking around going
Yes.
to guests. He just kept going around, and so they're like, hey, he's like, and he's like, come on, you're in trouble. He goes, and I couldn't handle that story. She was telling me, I was like, that's the most amazing thing I've
That's
ever
right.
Working for free, girl.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
time
right.
I would think like
Next time, come
next year.
Come
Yeah, come on, come back and audition exactly next
Exactly.
time. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It
That's pretty
was
awesome.
a good story. Hollow Screens, good times. I made my best friends there. I met a lot of,
Cool.
actually, majority of my friends I met through some kind of connection.
Mhm.
Through Busch Gardens or Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my two.
Nice.
Work friends.
Cool. So, before you got into the Hollow String gig, have you ever done like any kind of acting beforehand, or?
No, that was the first one. I was a freshman in 2007, and I saw the sign on campus that said we need bodies. Yeah. So I thought it was volunteer. I didn't know I was going to get paid.
Oh wow!
So I went through the audition.
awesome.
Yeah, I was amazed.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to pay
You're
me?
gonna pay me
I haven't
too?
done this for free. So I went through the audition process. Like even now, like if I was to audition now, I'd probably still shake like a leaf because it's that again. That's kind of like that adrenaline feeling. You're like, am I gonna get a role? What am I gonna be this year?
Yeah.
Am I gonna bomb?
Mhm.
They do improv for everything, so I'd never done improv, so it's terrifying.
Okay. All right. That is pretty freaking awesome. Feeds just coming up, fucking shit up.
So saying during her first story,
Like,
she was underneath me just.
Yeah.
I was like,
Nice.
okay. But anybody else? No, just me.
I need attention. God, thanks, Beach.
Aw.
Well, Feesh can join. It's kitties. Kitties are spooky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
She's Calico.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your awesome
Oh, yeah.
Halloween Scream stories with us. That's like a really freaking sweet time.
It's amazing, and I couldn't believe that they were going to pay me for it.
Yeah.
Like, it was an amazing time.
Sweet.
Amazing crew, amazing people.
Freaking sweet. Alright, well, we'll segue into our second topic in just a sec. Oh, or
No, I got so into it that I drew like scales on my face and I had bubbles coming out of my mouth. And
I mean, we can talk about
I did,
Halloween costumes in general.
matching nails.
so I
Oh my
had
God. my ham sandwich.
I'm saying, I love that you say that.
I got that from
Yeah.
Whoa. You're like an evil mermaid. Like the, what movie was it? Was it Pirates that had like the evil mermaids in it?
I think they did.
They,
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of combined my mermaids and sirens in there.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was Siren. You're totally right.
But that scene where they attack the ships is badass.
Yeah.
Get up, bitches, get
Dude,
up!
that's so sick.
Did you do that
It was
yourself
the
too?
No.
I never saw
This
it.
was
The one with
MC Effects.
Okay.
They did
Nice.
it.
Penelope
Like,
Cruz. Was
Yes,
that?
yeah.
I never saw that
It
one.
literally only this
So
scene.
they did this for you, like just for like
Scene
a
where
Halloween
mermaids, like,
costume, or
all
just for
three.
you?
no, this is for Halloween Scream.
Oh, that was the bionic stuff.
Yeah, this is
the
a
cyber-
pinup. Let's see. M6 FX. Come on. So those are the girls that are doing the pinups this year. That's my arm.
It's
Yeah.
my arm.
They also do like the zombie stuff.
Whoa, nice.
Like-
that looks so good.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah.
good.
The makeup was ridiculous.
Yeah.
These guys are insane.
Oh wow! I haven't even seen that one.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's like Walking Dead good.
Yeah.
Any
Right.
Halloween makeup that I've learned is
Mhm.
from Halloween Scream.
Nice.
So that's fun.
For sure. Let's definitely stick on that
Oh.
topic. The
What?
costumes, for sure. We can
Halloween
definitely talk about Halloween
costumes.
costumes because there's lots of stuff that go into Halloween costume, and I think my favorite thing about Halloween costumes is that it allows for the entire country for just one day to just come into our world, our nerd world of cosplay, which we do all the time, all year round.
I don't.
Well, nerds in
About
general.
it.
Nerds in general. It's like our group of friends.
Yeah.
Our peoples. You know.
I am all about an excuse to
Just
dress
making sure
up.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Well, I claim it. You know.
If I
enjoy
had
it,
more
like-
time, oh my god! Like I had so many
Yeah,
things
yeah.
saved for cosplays all the time, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, one day I'm gonna.
One
fuck it.
day, yeah. One
day I'm gonna
day.
make
I have a
this shit,
list
it's
of
gonna be
if I was
great.
gonna, and then I'm like, oh, my boobs aren't that big. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Remind me later. I found a Pinterest thing where you can make like prosthetic boobs. So that if you want to
For cosplay?
you know, I'm being
Wow.
completely serious. Like it's a.
So
Oh,
you want to do
wait.
like large?
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
You
It's,
wanna-
you don't have to make it. Like they
Yeah.
sell the actual thing.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure they
it's
sell
an
it,
actual
but
prosthetic. You're
I
right.
found a way to make it
Oh,
on
even
Pinterest.
better.
of
Oh,
course.
okay, nice.
Um,
I'm
nice.
really
Save
but
some
big
money.
on Pinterest.
If-
I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm doing with
Yeah,
my
I
I was
life.
gonna say, you have a folder on
Sorry.
there. I'll send you.
Because they
Well,
if you
mine's
don't
gonna
want to
be
show
on this
too much or anything,
Exactly.
you can literally do the fake ones.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I've done the same thing where I was like, boobs too small, because I like the accuracy of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Gotcha.
something halfway. I got
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Like
yeah, I found that the other day. So you let me know. I'll send it to you on
Nice.
Pinterest.
Nice.
Some titties.
I will. I'll hook you up, girl.
Then I'll
I
cosplay.
haven't. That's nice. I have not seen that on Pinterest, but I do know there is like this thing you can go online and buy. If I feel like putting it in there, I'll show you guys. But like it is like a chest piece. You just kind of like throw it over your like over your body, kind of like
Yeah.
what's
Like
that?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, like that. Yes. Yes. Fucking
That's
take it
like
back
a
to the
full
bodies.
bodysuit.
That was like a
Well,
bodysuit,
he
but
had like I think
he also had like a thing
yeah,
you
he
just
had
like
a
throw
thing
over, I
that
think.
went
Or,
over. Yeah.
yeah. Totally.
Sorry, my
Totally forgot.
strawberry just
That was
going
good.
to my head.
That was good. Oh man. So it brings like everyone into like the whole cosplay thing, which is really
Yeah.
cool. It's like one day a year where everyone gets to be whoever they want to be, and like I feel like most people don't really get that about cosplay. Like most people have never made the connection between like Halloween and like cosplay and cons.
Yeah.
Because like it's right there. It's like totally right there. I think it might be getting more obvious now. But I say all this because like you know the nerd world is getting bigger and bigger to the fact that just about everyone is in our world at this point. Like,
Yeah.
we run shit. We run shit now. The movies, Marvel, we run. The music, it's all fucking dubstep, EDM, it's electronic stuff that came from
Yeah.
video games and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It's all us books. Hunger Games on top. Twilight is on top.
Oh God.
No,
I don't claim it.
No.
I don't claim
was
it,
raised in
but
the
it
room
is.
for books.
It's
I was
okay.
happy about books
Yeah,
and
not-
the
not-
Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, like all
Song
stuff.
of Ice and Fire.
What was that?
You're gonna
Song of
talk
Ice.
about it
I'm
after.
getting beat
Song
down
of
over here.
Ice and
Okay,
Fire.
okay, touche.
Have a soul.
No.
My bad. You're right. It is a Song of Ice and Fire, the novels. But the main point being, the nerd world has taken over. Like it's prolific.
Maybe
It's
it's just
everywhere.
become more known. You ever think
Like
about
people
that?
are just like more aware of it
Yeah,
now.
like people were always about it. They just didn't want to talk about it. Like
They didn't want to admit it.
there are
It's
always so
become
many
more
like cool ass dudes
Yeah.
who read so much manga. It's absurd. And now they could be like,
I was
hey,
in
I'm
closet.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Jason.
Total closet anime nerd.
Yeah.
Word.
I was embarrassed. I went to high school, like I was all about anime in middle school.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, for sure. It's
every-
gonna happen.
I freaking loved Yu Yu Hakusho. I just remember staying up all night and watching Adult Swim, and that's kind of what got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
But I created a notebook where I drew all the different characters, and I did stupid fan fictions that I loved. And then I went to high school, and I saw the anime club, and I kind of saw how they were being kind of accepted. And I hate to say it, I became that guy that was like, I don't want that for myself. Like, I don't want to be considered that weirdo.
Yeah.
And I was that weirdo,
Yeah.
but I was so afraid of that label in high
Yeah.
school.
Completely understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
College, I got to
It wasn't
college.
cool when we were in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I
It
was
hadn't
gonna
gotten
say,
there yet.
It
I
had-
brought a comic book to school in 9th grade, and the girls made me cry. Like, they called me a boy, they made fun of me, and I never brought a comic book to school again.
Yeah.
See,
Ever.
I didn't even think about that aspect of it, like the fact that you're a female, and
Yeah.
like that it was totally not okay for you
Yeah.
at that point in time. Because like
I
that didn't
wasn't
even occur
allowed
to
to
me.
like Dragon Ball Z because I was a
Yeah.
girl. I was supposed to watch
Damn.
Sailor
It came on
Moon.
before Sailor Moon, though.
It
so people
did.
can't know.
Exactly. I watched
I just
Dragon Ball
like
Z,
changing
watched
the
Sailor
channel.
Moon, Tenchi.
Yeah.
But that's why I see that's not. I never made it home in time to watch all of Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
I would watch it and be like,
What
okay,
happened?
I kind of get what's
Well,
going on.
I mean,
like,
honestly,
Yeah, okay,
each
like this
episode
happened.
was kind of like him building up a spirit
Yeah,
bomb
yeah.
anyway.
Lots
Him charging.
Yeah.
A lot of yelling. Yeah, no, Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, that was the entire episode, but I loved it.
Mhm.
And I was a doodler, so I would draw it. And
Nice,
same
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
I got made fun of.
And never did
Gundam.
hit it from everyone.
Gundam. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it wasn't until college that I found out that other people were kind of the same way. They were also ashamed of it in high school, and then
Mhm.
it was like, oh, you watch anime, and you're a cool girl. Okay,
This
we
is
can
okay.
do this right
Nice.
now. We could be friends.
Well, you guys, let that listen to you. Let your nerd flag fly high. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
alright.
No shame.
No shame. Although it's probably much easier for you youngins nowadays. Let your nerd flags fly as high as you want.
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
I don't get called.
Word. Well, there is one day that we all let our nerd flags fly, and that is on Halloween.
Yes.
So what kind of costumes do you guys plan on wearing this year? Anything awesome?
This year we're gonna be at Halloween.
Yes, Halloween, we're gonna be there.
So
Yep.
me and my fiance are doing Lucy and Ricky. If anyone's familiar with Trailer Park Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, at first I was like, those names sound familiar. It took me a second. I was like, yes.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna do Lucy and Ricky.
Great.
So I don't know how many people are gonna recognize it there, but we love it and we're excited.
A few will, and the ones that do are gonna be like, we're friends.
like that sounds.
Yeah.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surprisingly hard to find.
Really?
The houndstooth flannel one that fit me.
No.
Dude,
He's not fat. That sounded bad. You're not fat.
I would love to be your Julian. That's a really easy costume.
Yes.
I'll get like a
Oh,
yeah.
black
Do it.
shirt.
We
Just
don't
make
have
sure
to
you
go
never
in.
don't have your hand up.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
if you
Do
don't,
it.
hold your hand up.
Yeah.
And I'll have like a backpack with like some like
That's
Jack and
my
Coke in
favorite
it. That way I can
episode.
keep refilling
Just
it.
goes to how
You see
that-
refilling the whole night.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I'm super down.
That's
Yes.
I'm super down for that.
Done.
Alright. So I needed another costume. So one of my costumes.
Yeah, I only have one for. I haven't planned the
I'm
other.
saying I just have
Thought
one.
of it.
Ah, word.
I'm not.
See, I thought you guys were gonna go all out, so I was trying to go all
No,
out.
I wanted to dress up both nights since technically, like,
I'll wear
you know,
it
Friday
again.
after
Yeah.
midnight, it'll be Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll wear it again, but like I don't. I'm gonna be.
Okay, cool. So
I'm gonna be running around.
I'm gonna be pretty chill too then. Well, like one of my costumes is like not even really a costume. It's just for Human Peoples, the source-fed merchandising store. They sell Flash like leggings. They sell them for, like dudes too. And plus, I wore some leggings to the castle once.
So comfortable.
My butt looked so good. Jen was grabbing my butt the whole night. I was loving
yeah.
it. So I get some leggings. I look good. Fuck yeah, I'll rock those.
leggings. They're comfortable.
They're comfortable as fuck.
They're so comfortable.
They were so comfortable. I was like, this is why. This is why all the girls. I get it. I get it
Not
now.
endorsing this.
You're gonna have to guys in on YouTube.
Males, make sure your package is tucked where it's not like, hey, there it is. 'cause
I mean,
it's awkward.
sometimes you can only help it so much.
Sometimes you want it.
Broadcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's, you know.
It's like, just check it out, you guys.
Have you guys seen Wanderlust? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My erection selection.
Yes.
That's what they're doing.
Nice.
They're like, check it out. You like it? You
So we're
like?
skipping a couple steps here. 21st
Oh, man.
century moving forward.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, I was not on the gamer episode. I don't game. I just watch people play if they're good, because then it's like a movie. But
Yeah.
It's
when
true.
I picture my costume in my head, I am Assassin's Creed, but that doesn't make sense. You know?
Yeah.
So, does he arch? Is he an
Does
archer?
he arch? Does he arch?
Is he
He
an archer?
fucks with the arches
Does he fuck with the arches?
a little bit.
I'm fucking with the arches for my costume. No, that I just got like this hooded cloak thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
And
okay.
then was like, this needs to make sense, this needs to make sense. And every time I saw myself, it was like, badass, like Assassin's Creed cover. That's all I could
Yeah.
picture.
There you go.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then nobody knew what I meant. So then I started, at one point I said Katniss.
Oh,
And then everybody knew what I meant and it made me mad. And I was like, no, I'm not Katniss.
Yeah, you want to be like more niche than that.
So I realized I'm ripping off Arrow because I'm doing like the Zorro-esque mask like
Okay.
underneath my hood, and then I found out I'm not cool. I didn't come up with that one myself. That's Arrow. But yeah, I'm wearing rain boots.
Awesome.
I'm really excited about
Interesting.
that. But yeah, I just bought like random shit that's brown and blue, and
Yeah.
I just got a bow. Oh my gosh! So I got this bow, and it's definitely like a male bow. So I have Mod Podge that seals with glitter.
Well, hold on, pause. A bow can have a gender?
Apparently.
It's very masculine looking.
Okay.
She wants the feminine.
I'm
Alright.
sorry,
You can just dip it in some pink paint.
but it's like
I don't know.
no, it's glitter. It
There
has
you go.
glitter now.
Stink
It's glitter.
Okay, cool,
That's my
cool.
point.
Nice.
I made it pretty
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
because it's not real. It doesn't work. Because if it worked, then it could look however badass it wants. Because it works and it is badass and it's mine is just like trying.
Okay, I got
So you gotta
got
take it that
Yeah.
extra.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it sparkle.
Nice.
Make sure
Awesome.
it's pretty.
Awesome. Okay. So, you got like an amalgam of a few different things there. If it was like green, it could definitely be Green Arrow, but it's blue.
No. And blue and brown. That's why I just have to
Yeah.
say I'm an archer because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Assassin's
You
Creed.
could totally
Yeah.
be a character from Assassin's Creed. I feel like they would.
Yeah.
Like, can you guys tell
And-
me their
exactly.
names? Actually,
Yeah, you could be like a gender bending Connor, because Connor's was like
Yeah.
really blue and brown. He was the like Assassin's Creed 3, the revolutionary. Okay, I'm not gonna go into Assassin's Creed right now. We'll be here all night. But Connor, a gender bent Connor. There you go.
Is it Connor or Connor?
I think it was Connor. Yeah, Connor.
Okay. Ass Creed.
Because all the other assassins had like white like cloaks,
Yeah.
and that was like they were hanging
You
out.
probably shouldn't wear a tall white hood.
No,
Probably shouldn't-
probably not.
Oh,
Probably not.
Probably not.
Because then you look like a ghost.
Yeah.
Don't want that. So you're not gonna wear something slutty? You know, we love those slutty Halloween costumes. Those are always
No,
fun.
it's a cloak. So
it's going to be rad. Like
yeah. I don't really care about looking hot. Actually, that's kind of the point of the big ass hood that I'm wearing. Is like, don't touch me.
Nice.
It's supposed to be cold. I never understand how like the skimpy costumes work in the cold.
I don't either.
Drugs so you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just thinking bitches were brave.
That could be it
Halloween
too.
I had to wear for the pinups.
It
It was
Assassin's Creed 3.
beginning of the
Mhm.
year. It was too hot, so you're sitting there sweating under the like lights.
Yeah.
And then October suddenly switches and it's freezing out, and so
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm in like booty shorts, like some kind of crop top because they like to paint everything. The more skin that's exposed,
Yeah.
the more painting you can do.
Yeah.
So it's like just like a crop top
Yeah.
and shorts. So halfway through, I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so cold.
Wow.
Why?
Why?
It's bad. There's been a couple times where they've given us cloaks that we can wear to and from the set, and then we have to take it off at
Yeah.
the set.
Oh, cool.
But they
That's
try to work with
Yeah,
us.
they try.
Cloaks? They're not sexy.
They're they're
They're not gonna turn you
sexy.
on?
They're still sexy.
If that's all you're wearing.
There you go. That'll sex it right up. Nice.
Okay.
All right, cool. So give me an archer. So did I finish what I was saying about mine? I'm gonna be flash at leggings. I gotta find a
we went
shirt.
through the leggings.
Did I say I'm against leggings? Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm excited. They're gonna
Yeah.
be so comfortable.
So,
Do you have like a
so
little
comfy.
headband or anything?
Well, no, I don't really have.
That'd be easy to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should.
We
You
do not
can
have
Pinterest that.
Are we gonna do water
Pinterest
cuts?
that.
Yeah, we should.
I feel like we could still make it happen. Leotards are like, we
We
can
got
find
enough time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. We still like it's a couple weeks. You can still ship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a Wonder Cup with us, Ryan?
Wait, what?
We're talking about a different costume
Oh,
for the other night of Halloween.
Alex?
Um,
He calls us the Wonder Cunts. And so we wanted to be superheroes one year and be.
he loves us,
Wonder
by the
Cunt.
way.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, that's
It's
like an
not
uplifting. Like,
No, yeah, like
He loves
we have
us.
skills in the bitch department.
those are some important skills to
No,
have.
so pretty much just like bitchy superheroes.
Okay.
like-
I am lightning bolt
rings. Yeah, we do like
Attitude.
matching rings. Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I
I'm
can dig
thinking
it.
about doing that. We can put it together.
That would be
Nice.
amazing.
That would be pretty awesome.
Do a big WC. on
Yeah. That would be pretty sweet.
Power stance.
it. Yes.
There you go.
All day.
All day, every day.
Awesome.
What about your Halloween costumes?
So I like have to find excuses to dress up. So I've already done Mickey's Not So Scary. We went as Disney princesses. That was pretty fun. But
Bobby
we did,
too?
But we didn't. Oh, Bobby didn't go.
Did you
Oh,
Disney
okay.
bound or did you full
Disney.
on?
Well, no, it was actually full on, but it wasn't princess. It was we were going as like the rags version of the
Oh.
princess. So I was Cinderella in her like
Right,
grubby
yeah.
clothes rags.
Apron.
So it was like a brown skirt. I actually sewed the shirt together and made a little apron, and it was fun.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
Yeah. And so that was costume one, and then my best friend's 30th birthday is it's in November, but we're having it on the 30th of
Yeah.
October. So
Okay.
that's going to be a mad tea party.
Oh,
So I
Awesome.
Ashley's so cool.
So we
She
did.
didn't even say who it was, but I know.
Yeah, you knew.
Ashley's so cool.
So we're doing masquerade theme, and we're gonna turn
Oh,
a
I was wondering
backyard.
about
me
Yeah.
too.
So we're gonna do it like the different characters. So we're gonna make like a flamingo mask. We're gonna make a white rabbit mask, and
Marcelo would run
Yeah.
nuts for that shit.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so excited! We've been wanting to do Alice in Wonderland themed something for forever. So
Mhm.
super excited. Yeah, it's gonna be
That
fun.
sounds
That's
awesome.
And then Halloween, I haven't completely figured it out, but talking about gender bending,
Mm-hmm.
I want my boyfriend to go as Harley Quinn, male Harley Quinn, and
Cool.
for me to go as female Joker.
Yes, I've seen those before. It looks so good when people do it right. And I'm sure you can fucking do it.
I
right?
want to.
So-
Oh, they were Cosmo and
I
Wanda
was gonna
one
say
year.
you have to see
It
their
was so
Cosmo.
amazing.
It was so much
Man.
fun. He let me spray his hair green.
Cool.
it was great.
That's so cool.
Amazing.
It was fun.
Did you gender bend those or?
No, I was Wanda. He was Cosmo.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Fucking really cool. Nice.
So.
I told you she was awesome.
Hell yeah.
And then Fairy Tale. Do you watch
The
Fairy
anime?
Tail? The anime.
That's in my queue.
Oh my
That's
god.
my queue.
I love it. I want to go as Lucy and have Bobby go as Natsu if anyone watches Fairy Tale.
Nice.
I was gonna get Perscom ears and just have that as one of my costumes, just like wear that,
Yeah.
and then I can dress however.
Yeah, that's awesome. But it's
I didn't buy them, so I want to find like okay, so they offer them on Etsy and like all various like materials, but I want them as headphones. Like I would like them to
That would be
actually
pretty cool.
be headphones that are
Yeah.
Perscom
Yeah,
ears.
that's like a Disney
Why doesn't that
version.
exist? Why doesn't that exist? Make them. I will buy them from you. I will.
Oh shit. That's
So
fucking
you
on
have to
point.
see it to see how
That's
perfect
on point.
it is.
That's
Like,
on
It was
point.
fun.
Are we gonna show them?
No, I'll yeah. So
Yeah, Megan's
right, I don't know if you guys are writing that stuff down. So those are
I
pictures
just
and then that
Cyborg
pictures
picks
need to
Connor
get-
Ass Creed 3 and
I'm not writing anything.
one
That's okay.
I feel completely.
We got two other
and
studios people.
Cosmo
Nice.
Peaks.
Awesome. And did you say your costume? Steph?
I only have the Lucy and Richie plan.
Right,
I don't have
Okay.
anything else.
Right. Okay.
It's a crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Bobby
awesome.
binge watched.
Oh, yeah.
So did we.
Yeah,
And it was like, I'm really upset that
Yeah.
nobody told me about this, but at the
Yes.
same time, I'm so happy that
That
I
I
get to watch
discovered
it.
it.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
That's how I am
Discover
with
it.
And
animals.
season 10 is filming.
They're doing
yeah,
more
yeah.
still.
Yeah, season 10's
They
happening.
just
Wow.
released a
Was-
new season on Netflix.
It wasn't too long ago, right? Like a
Not
couple
like
months
new
ago.
season. It may have
Was
been.
that not
Or a new
season one?
movie?
Was it
No,
a movie? Yeah, I
a new
think
season.
Because I've
there's
seen
something-
SwearNet, I've seen all of them.
It starts with
honestly.
the funeral. The funeral scene?
Oh, yeah, I've seen
okay.
that
Is
one.
that the newest one that's out there right now?
I think the newest movie that they've
Oh, okay,
released.
so that's the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember a funeral, so maybe I haven't.
It's
talked about it.
Ricky's dad. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Ricky's dad's funeral.
Yeah, I don't. The last thing I remember happening was his dad's like piss jugs they threw.
Oh,
That's
my
like
God.
that was like gross and burns my brain. So like, that's
You'll
the last
never-
thing
you'll
I
never
remember.
forget it.
Like,
Epic.
Is it weird that like that didn't even?
Didn't
It didn't even like gross out to me. And I had a friend, or I have a friend who I hope he doesn't do it anymore.
AJ.
I wasn't gonna say.
Call him out.
You're gross.
He would pee in bottles.
I love you. But you're
So
gross.
that part didn't even like phase me that much.
Oh, that's normal. That's fine.
The only
Yeah, you're
part
like,
is
oh, that
when
happened,
they
get
get
up.
like the catapults to
Yeah.
try. Yeah, that part was bad.
Yeah, that was crazy. So that's the last season I remember is when that one guy that they like came in and quarantined the town. Well, they didn't quarantine it, but you know,
Yeah.
like fence it off and like that kind of stuff happened. And then at the end of
Private
it,
dancer.
yeah, that guy. So that was the last thing I watched. I think that was the most recent season.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
they I guess they just Netflix. They lie all the time. They say something's new, but sometimes it's been on there.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
this is
new
new.
release.
Brought it back.
So I don't know if it's actually a new
Yeah,
release or
yeah.
if it's just them trying to promote it. But
Yeah.
is that the newest movie?
The SwearNet one? I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's the newest one.
I never watched any of the movies.
Oh, they're good
So
too.
I've watched-
SwearNet's
Fine.
interesting because
It's about.
Bubbles is a dick, but
It's
he's not
about their
Bubbles.
real life.
Like yeah, it's like,
Like,
them
it's
as
them.
real people.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's still like a movie.
But
Is that the one where they like set up like this like show, like it's like a call-in show or something like that? Like, well, they set up some kind of like they're like there. Like tell us something. Tell it.
I don't even know
Tell
what you
them-
would call it. It's like their own website where you can watch them.
I know.
I know. Yeah, we're on the same page there. I've seen
A
like a
telethon?
trailer.
Telethon?
Telethon? Is that what they're called when people call in like during Christmas time?
Correct us.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below. But
Yeah, that's a telethon. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen all the movies. I'm not sure.
Okay,
That's
okay.
not SwearNet though. SwearNet, there's like a race with Julian.
Yeah.
okay.
So there's Countdown to Liquor Day.
Yeah.
There's Don't Legalize It, where Ricky goes to like fight the legalization of marijuana
Yeah.
because
This
he
file-
doesn't want to lose
Yeah.
his job.
Okay, yeah,
Hurt
nice,
his business.
nice.
And that's the one
Okay.
where Bubbles. Alright, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, way down the
Back to
rabbit hole.
Halloween.
If you haven't watched Trailer Park Boys, a lot of people don't watch it because they're like, I don't want to watch this show about Trailer Park Boys.
Oh my
But
God,
like,
no.
you're missing out.
Everything
It's-
that happens is so like everything, and then they're Canadian. Sorry if you're Canadian, but like everything,
And then they're kidding.
and then they're Canadian.
They
on
make
top
Oh,
of
they
it
make fun of the.
funnier,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they make fun of
Yeah, no, it's not
themselves,
just
too.
respect.
It's a great satire.
Like,
It's a great satire.
It's
Yeah.
it's great.
And it's a very
I love the
intelligent,
train.
witty
The
show
way
as
from-
well.
Can't pass the ball back and forth.
The train from the.
Oh yes.
Yes, sorry again.
So many, a lot of good stuff. Like
Yeah.
not only is it really hilarious, but it's very well written and it's very well acted. Like it's a great show.
Yeah,
it's a nice little
hilarious.
gem. But so that's you guys'
So don't
costume.
steal my costume idea.
Nice. But the reason why I asked if you're going to do the slutty costume was because I'm always curious, like what makes someone kind of make that decision? Not makes. Okay, I guess what I'm more curious about is how do you guys feel about the slutty outfits? Like how do you guys feel about that? Is that okay? Is that
Yeah.
cool?
It's nobody else's
the
decision
same,
what
like-
you wear ever. Wear it if you want it.
No
And
slut.
then stitched it together very
Like, yeah.
Crappy,
Yeah.
kind of like so you could see all the stitches. She wore like little shorty shorts underneath, and then I made her like full loincloth guy. She wore boots, and then had the like little noose around her neck, and she looked awesome.
I was gonna say
So
that
again,
sounds
it was kind of like a fun way to do Scarecrow, but in
awesome.
kind
Yeah.
of a sexier way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. So to each their own.
Let your slut flag fly.
Sexy Boba Fett.
Yeah,
That was fun to
sexy
come up
Boba
with.
Fett was.
That wasn't for Halloween. That
Awesome.
was for Star Wars Day one year.
Yeah,
But
May the
Cool.
4th.
I made it work.
It was amazing.
Nice.
That was
And I got hit on a lot. It was really
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Well, and I was gonna say, well, you had the mask. It was like you
One
don't
guy
even
walked past her and was like,
underneath
"I'll do you in the butt, RJD2."
Yes, and it was like, what?
All
And
right.
I got some guy just walked up behind me. Mind you, I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
No.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd want to fuck Boba Fett.
Yes.
Boba Fett still doesn't want you.
Wow.
And it's like
Yeah.
she's wearing a mask.
I'm
You
wearing a
don't-
helmet.
She can be jacked up.
Yeah. You don't know.
That's so
Brave.
crazy.
Yeah.
Great.
Keyboard.
And I won't take us on a whole other tangent.
We'll
but
say desperate, yeah.
that really surprised. That kind of stuff really
If that was
baffles
you,
me
I
too.
didn't like that. One bit.
Yeah.
You sounded like a grown up. Like somebody's dad.
Oh,
You should-
God.
Oh no.
It was
You should not
actually
go
really
out.
creepy.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
See, you should know. Take a lesson from these hot nerds right here, telling you that they don't like that. It's not gonna get you anywhere.
Really
And
won't.
just because I'm wearing nothing as my Halloween costume, guess what?
Doesn't
You
mean
don't
I
get to
want
touch me, you don't get to look at me, you don't get to comment upon it, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah.
Boom. Headshot.
Yeah.
Word. For sure. So, if you want to let your slut flag fly,
Feminist for me.
you do that. You do that, and you have the right to do that. If there are dudes get all up on you, it's fucking.
And we're not gonna call it a slut flag, because that word's not real.
Everyone should
bad.
stand up too. Like if you see someone harassing a girl, don't just like say something. Help her bell out. Like we have code words. We know when to help each other.
Principally, we'll look at it like that, but think for you guys, our
Oh, yeah.
viewers. If you keep harassing girls in sexy outfits, they're not gonna wear them anymore.
Yeah. And
There
then
you
you don't
go.
get to see it.
There you go. And that's a lesson that'll go straight to the heart. Word. All right. So then let's segue from the sexy outfits into our last topic.
Yeah, I have to pee.
So we'll take a segue right there. Don't worry, you guys. I won't use anything, but I know that shit. I'm
Just I'm over here like.
He makes us look really good in hooping videos, you can trust him.
not. Yeah.
I believe that. Are those the ones you post on Instagram?
Any fancy looking ones.
Yeah,
Little
no, they're
clips.
good.
Oh, thank you. All right. So our last topic, the slutty costumes. The main thing to take away, if you're going to jump on top of those sexy outfits, then it's not gonna happen anymore. So stop that. Let's cut it out. So let's transition.
Yes.
We gotta keep those costumes going, guys.
We want to see pretty girls.
I was just trying to give them a reason they would vibe with, like.
But no, okay, that's not the main point. You're right. That should not be the main takeaway. The takeaway, like, let's all have fun. Let's all go out and have a good time together. If you see someone hot, go tell them how beautiful they look. Go give them a compliment.
Tell them their costume's awesome.
Tell them the costume's awesome. There you go.
Don't be a creep.
Thank you. Don't be a creep. There you go. That's a good takeaway.
Life lesson.
There we go.
So there are many other places we'll find some awesome costumes, like Hollywood. They do a pretty good job of making their sets dressed pretty good, and their costumes are pretty good enough shows and stuff. There is one specific show that I love. It's on TV. It's on NBC, ABC, NBC, and it's one of the freaking premier shows on TV right now. Unfortunately, it's over. So if you've missed it, you'll have time to catch up now. And it's called Hannibal, the series. So there's the movies and stuff like that. There's the books, the novels, which are all great as well.
Oh, amazing.
But what makes this series so great is like it's art. It's art
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
screen. Like
It's to the book. Like the TV shows.
Baller as
Yeah.
fuck. I haven't
Yeah.
actually read those. That's so
nice. So this topic is just talking about some of our favorite horror genre
What,
stuff and spooky genre
I
stuff.
don't have cable, so I don't know anything about shows that come on right now. What angle of Hannibal's life does this work?
Oh, it's
Go for it.
amazing.
Touch
Okay,
that.
so the way that the series is playing out is Will Graham, who's an FBI. He was former, I think, FBI detective, but because he has the ability, he's got this empathy. They talk that he's like on a spectrum, and what he can do is when he sees a crime scene, he can stand in front of the crime scene, assess what happened, and kind of put himself in the killer's shoes, and actually feel kind of like what they felt. Essentially, he can tell you what their motives were behind their actions,
Yeah,
why
so
they
if
did
were
what they
angry
yes.
or sad.
Okay. Yeah, I think he says this is my design. Like he'll explain it. And he'll
Yep,
say,
this is my design.
I love that.
Yeah.
But he has been brought on to
Not my wound.
is it Minnesota Strike? Oh no! What's it? Is it the Minnesota Strike? The first one?
So okay, the very first, the Minnesota Stranglers.
Strike, I think it is, because that's the bird, if you recall. Each
Oh,
is
right,
the bird
yeah.
that's called the butcher. Or
Yeah,
something, 'cause
yeah.
the guy keeps. So, fun fact, because
Okay.
I looked it up, the Shrike, the Shrike will actually impale grasshoppers. And these grasshoppers have a toxin in them, and it knows that if it eats it right away, it will die. Oh no!
Okay.
So the shrike will impale the grasshopper and let it decompose a little bit, and then eat the grasshopper, which is why, remember, he impaled the bodies on
Yeah.
Anyway, so Will Graham's been asked to come back by the behavioral science, or behavioral, the BAU, yes, thank you, oh my gosh. You're the best.
Criminal Minds.
Yes, exactly. Criminal Minds. I got so excited. I was like, oh, this is the best part. They have Morpheus as the head of the BAU.
What's his name?
It's Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes, there we go.
Yes.
So he's amazing.
Yeah. He's fucking
He's so great. But he's asked Will Graham to come back as kind of like a consult. But they know that when Will puts himself in the position of these killers, it messes with his brain.
It influences him.
So they require him to see a psychiatrist. Plot twist, psychiatrist is Hannibal. Yeah.
That's a great explanation of the series.
Yeah. He's a psychiatrist who's a cannibalistic serial killer who is now directly influencing someone in the FBI or BAU? BAU.
So is he killing?
Hannibal is killing throughout the entire
Around the thing.
So throughout the entire series, we get to watch Hannibal not only murder in delicious ways people, but he also consumes these people, obviously, and we get to watch him prepare all these meals. And like, there's nothing in your life you've seen on the cooking network, what's it called, the Food Network,
Food Network,
that looks anywhere near as good as the people that he cooks and eats.
He's chopping up, and
like,
at dinner parties, he serves people
He serves
to people.
And like,
it's amazing.
There have been scenes I've been watching Hannibal, like, my mouth was watering. I'm like, no, I don't want to eat this person, but it looks so good. But I don't want to eat them. God, it looks so great.
You're watching it and you're like, why can't I be Hannibal? Like, I'm not even kidding. Other than the killing and the, sociopath kind of thing.
Little stuff.
Yeah, little stuff. Other than that,
minor compared to the skills.
he is suave as hell.
Yeah.
He has a killer house. He is smart, like incredibly smart.
Hannibal?
He's somewhat younger.
Yeah, somewhat younger.
He's
Not that Anthony
40s.
Hopkins is a swab,
No.
because you are.
Oh, he's amazing. But like, you can't even touch Anthony Hopkins. But Mads is amazing. He does such a great rendition. He's poised. He's not very emotional. Or, like, he doesn't get super emotional, but he's attacked. Throughout the series, you see almost like a pseudo romance between him and Will Graham.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, it's serial killer following for someone who's also kind of twisted.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But like he said, the food he prepares it's elegant. It's always like served. What would you say?
With garnishes. And
It's almost like he's putting on a show, even with the food. Like everything to him is grand.
Presentation.
Yes.
Presentation
And
is
as
great,
you know, with Hannibal, manners matter.
Yeah.
So when he decides to kill someone, best part, he goes to his little business cards, and it's all the people who've been rude or whatever, and he'll pull a business card, and then he'll go to his recipes, and he'll pull a recipe card. And it's brilliant.
And it's so great. How could they possibly cancel that show?
I know.
Wait, they can't.
3 seasons.
3
So
seasons.
you guys are gonna get me hooked on this freaking show. I'm gonna love it, and then I can't even watch anything.
It's going to still be amazing.
Like, watch it for those 3 seasons. It's totally worth it. I promise you.
We need to get lots of people to watch it, and then maybe Netflix will pick it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Netflix pick it up, seriously.
Come on, Netflix.
Yeah.
You're watching this, right?
Yeah, totally. But those 3 seasons are worth it. I promise you.
It is worth it.
Have any of you seen Stalker?
Stalker? No.
Is that the ID network? Stalker?
I'm not sure what. Okay, so again, I don't have cable. This is
Okay.
when I was coming home to see my mom in Melbourne. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta watch my shows with me, bro." And one of them that she watches is awesome. It's called Stalker, and I think that the reason that made me think of this, I think it actually got canceled too.
Wait,
Oh.
stalker or stalker? Like
Stalker, like
you're
I don't think you
stalking
pronounce it
someone?
stalk.
I know, but I'm just trying to enunciate
Not-
the.
not-
Not stalking a shelf.
Okay, you're
Stalking a
stalk-
person.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like how Criminal Minds is the BAU. This show is about the division of the police department that deals with stalkings
stalkers.
and that kind.
Oh, because that's so hard to
Yeah,
do.
no, when you find out, like, throughout it, that this woman that works in that unit is actually stalked and has some crazy shit in her own life, and
Oh
it
my
all,
God.
it's one of those where, like, of course, there's one common building the entire time
Okay,
with, like,
so
the
it's
each
not-
individual cases, but it's one where, like, it scared the shit out of me. Like, at one point, I was like, can we turn on, like,
It's not a
like,
reality show, it's an
no,
actual
no,
show.
it's a show
Okay.
show. It, what's that hot guy? He has black hair and blue eyes. This is not helping. thing. He's not David Duchovny, but he's got a DD name, and he's in American Horror Story.
I don't watch
Oh,
he's
Sorry.
Ben.
I don't either.
He's Ben.
I love American Horror
Shit,
Story.
he might not be a
Dang.
DD. He's Ben. Ben in American Horror Story.
There
He's
you
in
go.
this, and he's on the unit, and it's one like they do this really cool thing where at the end of every episode, like kind of the climax scene, it has a remake of a song done in a way where it sounds just like
Twisted.
it chills you to the
Oh.
bone, but it's like this song's not a scary song. Like what is it?
Okay,
But they turn it.
okay.
It's one like if you guys cancel it, fine, but like can you put out a
The
soundtrack?
soundtrack,
Yeah.
for sure.
Dylan McDermott. Sorry.
There you
Okay, that.
Oh, I do
he's
know him.
DMD. My bad.
DMD.
Is this another stuff? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dylan
There you
McDermott
go.
is in it. This gorgeous. I believe she's Native American. We're not gonna talk about racist. Cut that out. I have no idea what she is.
Word,
She's
I got you.
beautiful.
I gotcha.
She looks like that lady in the new Terminator movie. Like that's why I say I think she's Native American. But yeah, she's beautiful. She's in it. It's got I don't know. It's got a strong cast. There's one other one. She's in The Faculty, and she's in.
Oh.
She's pretty. She
Yeah.
has the freckles.
Yeah.
She's in like all those 90s
I
movies.
cannot remember
I want
her
to say
name.
she's
Yeah.
in it as well.
And these
That
are-
might be wrong.
These are all in Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cut all this out.
So that's
all
a
the
great.
stuff that I don't know. But
That's
it's
great
when like
cast.
we're watching it, I was
It creeps
genuinely
you out.
scared. Like
Okay.
I asked my mom to like turn on the lights.
You're
at
like,
night, 'cause it was
please,
like
please.
because
Alright.
it's very good with like making you jump
So-
the entire time. You're like kind of at the edge of your
Yeah.
seat.
Is it a recent show? Like it's a news?
Yes,
It's
yes.
like on TV.
It was on like within the
Okay.
last 2
Okay.
years.
Word. Okay. I'll check it out then.
I'll definitely watch it.
But it's when like when I go home, I watch it like on her on demand, on her cable stuff. So
Okay,
no,
gotcha.
it's like
Hannibal's
Sure.
on HBO Go. If you can get anyone's HBO Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
how that's
You
how I
have
was
it?
watching
Yeah.
it. Yeah. No,
There you
seriously.
go.
no, we've been talking. I'm totally gonna get it just so I can watch The Wire.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me 'cause it's Bobby's parents. So yeah, totally.
Well, I'll
hook you
only
up
be
with
watching
that.
The Wire.
Yeah. Or Hannibal. Totally.
Yes.
I don't know how they made crime scenes look like works of art.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's like there's twisted bodies in front of you, and you're just like, wow, it's
Wow.
kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about old
Sorry.
school horror brought back in a TV show form. Did any of you watch Bates Motel?
Yes.
I
I've
heard
only
of
watched
it.
the
Never,
first
never
two
watched.
seasons.
I never
Yeah.
watched
I don't do horror stuff.
Honestly,
So.
Norman,
I-
amazing.
That was one like I couldn't get enough. I
Yeah,
couldn't get enough,
yeah. It was. He's so
and
twisted.
I didn't think I would
and
like it either.
My roommate
what
at the
I
time,
thought.
my other Ashley, she was watching it, and so I sat down and watched with her. I was like, I didn't think I'd like this. Like, I wouldn't have watched it on my own. She's watching it, so I'm
Yeah.
like, frick. When's the next
See.
season?
Okay,
Vera
is it?
Farmiga's so good in it though.
Oh yeah.
Every scene she's in, I'm like, you are a monster, and I love you. Like you
Yeah.
do it so well, and that
She's
just
like,
whole poise.
Like Jessica
Amazing.
Lange and
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Sorry.
yeah.
In what? Jessica Lange?
In American Horror Story.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay, yeah, word,
sorry,
word.
going kind of back and forth.
No, I got you.
She's amazing.
Word. So for Bates, does it pick up like after the movie or before? Is it prequel?
Prequel.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's leading up to the movie.
It's like a
Okay.
teenager.
Yeah, he's a teenager. He's
Okay.
still living with his mom.
She's still alive.
She's still alive.
Nice.
She's doing okay.
Okay.
We'll say okay.
Yeah, that one's on Netflix though.
Yeah,
that
that's on Netflix.
Okay,
that
sweet,
one's really
sweet.
good.
Sounds
That was
easy
when
to
I was
access.
like I said, I was very surprised when I liked it.
So
'Cause
good.
when people kind of were telling me they liked it, I was just like,
You're like, eh. Yeah.
It just looked too creepy for me.
yeah.
It's
Like, I watched
good.
it.
It was good.
Not like scary creepy, like
Yeah.
It's like mentally
I wasn't with the
creepy.
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I don't
When I
know what,
watched
it. I get that.
I don't know what station that comes on.
I don't either. 'Cause
AMC?
I saw it on Netflix.
Maybe FX.
Maybe
I don't know.
It
FX.
sounds like a fiction.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, no, see, without cable, like unless it's on Netflix and I know that way, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
know.
I have cable because Bobby likes to watch baseball. Yeah.
Of all
I
the
don't
sports.
watch. Well, he watches football too, but baseball is his passion. But I
I
don't.
tied for
I-
second in our fantasy league.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice.
Yeah,
In
I
our
don't
division,
watch anything on cable. I watch Netflix, HBO Go.
Mhm.
He recently got the Amazon Fire Stick guy.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
kind of cool.
Amazon.
See, I feel like with all these things that they have available,
You don't need
have
cable.
to.
You really don't.
Yeah.
You really
That's one.
don't.
Like I feel like I watch TV enough just with Netflix.
Yeah.
Just that.
Honestly,
Yep.
And more
I don't.
Crunchyroll
I
every
don't
now and again, like,
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crunchyroll.
too much
Yeah.
even. Whereas
Yeah.
if I had cable and I was paying for it, damn right I'm gonna be sitting down in front of that TV
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
I do
like,
watch.
making it worth it.
Yeah.
I do watch
But-
Castle on.
Oh, I love Castle.
Yeah. My dog's name is Castle.
Nice.
I didn't know that was why.
Yeah, that's why.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I've heard lots of good things about that.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm with Bobby on the cable for sports.
Yeah,
I
that's
watch
why,
my
yeah,
Sports
it's
Center
like
every
Yeah.
single day.
NFL ticket and
NFL
stuff,
Red
right?
Zone.
Yeah, he's
That
got
I
all
have
of
to
that.
watch. Yeah.
The Fire Stick
If it
has some
wasn't
kind
for-
of like sports thing channel too.
If it wasn't for sports, I probably wouldn't have cable either.
That's like the
but
main,
That's why.
I need, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's the only time I mind not having cable, because then it's like, alright, I either have to bug a friend, or I have to go pay somewhere
Or go
to
to a
like sit
bar.
there and eat. And
Mhm.
So,
that's why like I'll come to Orlando to just sit with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, you guys want to go, you're down, you're into it. Like it's fun with you guys, but like I'm not gonna go sit by myself.
But literally, like in the
No.
off season,
Yeah.
because I don't watch
You're like, I don't
baseball
wanna
or
be that
anything
guy.
like
Yeah.
that. But so after the basketball finals and the hockey finals, I don't watch cable for like 4 months.
Yeah.
Until NFL
You should. I don't know if you know
starts
this,
back up.
'cause I work for Big Cable Co. And if you ever want to, just call into them. Most of these companies do this, and call into them. You can suspend your account, and then
Really?
you just don't
And
have to
then
pay for it
renew
for those 4 months.
Do they come
and then,
pick up their stuff?
No,
and
no.
charge
Like,
you all
they
these
just
extra
turn off your
fees?
box basically.
Okay.
Just turn it off, and then like after you can even tell them like turn it back on after this amount of time.
So
it'll
almost
come back
like
on.
if you were going on an extended vacation,
Exactly.
you want to pay for your cable.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, most of them do that.
That's
So
awesome.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
That's super
little,
cool.
little tip for you. They don't tell you that. Of course, they don't really want you to know that. I'll just keep on paying, but.
You just got fired.
Pro tip.
So, but yeah, so that's some pretty awesome horror shows. So there is one really big horror show, and I had to feature my main man right here, Daryl Dixon, and that is The Walking Dead's. The zombies, no, not zombies, they're walkers. I get it right.
Or
Does anyone-
geeks originally.
Nice, that's right. That was
Yeah.
George Romero back in the day called him that, right?
I think season 1 is the only
gotta
time that
pause it.
Walking Dead calls them geeks.
Okay, okay.
And then they pretty much
Pause
change
real
it.
quick.
But by the way, if you like X-Files, Scully is in him.
I've never
Scully's
seen
also
X-Files
in-
either.
The fall.
The Fall. Yeah, which is awesome.
Are you going or what?
There's too
No, I
many
just wanted to
good
run at the
shows.
door
Fall?
and charge at it, but I didn't want to go out.
They're all good.
You.
Hannibal, seriously, it's gonna be. Once you start watching it, you'll have to let me know.
Oh yeah, me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
I
Always
wanna
X.
watch
Once we extend your HBO.
Yeah, no, honestly,
I'll let you all
I'll get that
look at me.
tonight. I'll be like, Bobby, what's the?
Get away from the course.
Let that HBO go.
Yeah.
Scoot forward just a little bit, because you could be possibly off.
Out of the
No,
scene.
no.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going on Walking Dead. So does anyone here watch Walking Dead besides myself?
I'm
I
a season
caught up with
behind,
it.
but I read the
Season
graphic
behind,
novels.
Read the novels, right? You read the novels. You know Walking
Some
Dead?
of the novels,
Okay.
and then first season.
Word. Okay. So it just came back, and I'm loving it so far. Because you're not caught up, so you didn't watch the premiere.
Last season I watched was the cannibal one.
Right. Okay.
So we were 2 behind.
I think you're just like one behind.
I think I'm too behind because I don't remember any of that stuff.
Oh, sure. So I won't go into any spoilers here, but it came back with a boom. If you guys want to catch up, it's still fun.
Worth it.
Yeah. I will say, I'll just talk one little
Didn't
thing
you
here.
guys already have
No,
The Walking Dead
we
episode?
did not. I'm not gonna go into it. The one reason why I do love Walking Dead is because it just deals so much in like parallels and like all the themes like mirror like different things and like they're always comparing like the humans to the walkers. Like who's the Walking Dead? Is it the zombies or is it the humans? Like the
Exactly.
people.
Is
Yeah.
it the danger of the zombies, or is it more like their interactions and what the zombie world causes them to do?
Exactly.
Love that
Exactly.
aspect of it.
And it's that kind of stuff, the really subtle stuff it does. Walking Dead can be very heavy-handed, I get that. But when it is fun and subtle and the writing's there, it's a really, really great show. So stop hating, haters. Walking Dead is a fun time. If you want to do it, get on some zombie killing.
I can't watch it while I eat.
No, for sure.
I can't.
For sure.
Or right before bed, so I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I like those versions of zombies though, like the ones that were depicted in World War Z. There's
And,
no
like,
hope.
Yeah,
You cannot
there's
run
no hope for
away.
that.
Like
There's no.
how do you win?
And then
unless you're
8 seconds,
diseased.
it turns 8 seconds
Into
to
a wall.
turn them.
Yeah.
Like no, that like that's
Unless you were a
those are
diseased
scary.
person, you're not going
Right.
to get
The
past
Walking
that.
Dead zombies. I feel like that's like, and no, the zombies are realistic.
But no, like,
you
it's-
know,
But no.
that seems like okay. Like they could fuck your day up, but like you could get away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could win.
Exactly.
Battle by battle.
They don't have like crazy.
Where's
What
World
was
War
the
Z?
other
Speed.
super fast ones?
Yeah.
Dawn of the
28
Dead?
days later.
20 days later.
I've never seen
And there was another
that.
one too.
They're
I
Which
saw
is
it
first?
when I
Because
was
there's
Dawn of
28
the
days.
Dead.
that kind of.
20 days and then weeks.
Okay.
And they were talking
I
about
need
the
to see
months.
that.
Which
but
one
they
had
never
the
did.
like crazy like the bird blood drop thing? Was that weeks or days?
Oh, I didn't see
I don't
weeks.
remember.
So it must have
Okay,
been
it
weeks.
must have
'Cause I
been
only saw days.
Because all I know is when that happened, it was just like they were avoiding everything. And
Right, and all of a sudden when the birds had it, it was
Yeah,
done for.
the whole scene was like a bird was eating like an arm or something, and the guy looked up, and the blood dropped in his eye, and it was over.
Word.
And you're just like,
Word.
he made it so far.
That would be my luck.
Yeah.
Like I constantly like stupid stuff like that should not
Yeah.
happen to real people in real life.
That's
Yeah.
like the
That
fog.
would be me in a zombie
Oh my
movie.
God.
Okay,
The
I
Mist.
shot my kid.
I
Oh, the
killed-
mist. Hey, I
yes.
shot my kid, and you guys are here now.
I killed
Stephen
everybody,
King.
and then I couldn't kill
That's
myself,
fine.
and then it was
10
okay.
minutes later.
Oh, they saved him like right at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler.
It's like
alert.
Stephen King,
You haven't
king
seen The
of
Mist yet,
horror.
fuck
Yeah.
you.
The Mist, it's a short
Word.
story, so I mean,
Mhm.
even if you read, you know,
That was why
it's
I
not
watched
too
it.
long.
Yeah.
One of my
Really
clients was
good.
reading that for his class, and so I watched
I
it.
couldn't-
One Stephen King
Nice.
horror movie that scared the shit out of both of us, and the book as well is just as terrifying. They did a great job with the movie following the book. Is Desperation?
Yes. Ron Perlman, you dog.
Ooh.
You did it so well.
Yeah.
I still even just like.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like.
It's very,
I've
very
never had a
creepy.
book
They
scare me
have
before.
somebody that's like after them the whole time, but they don't know who or what or anything about it. It's this town of people. It's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Worth it. It's a really long book though, so for you lazy fuckers, just watch the movie.
But the book is better.
It's
Always,
good.
always the book is better.
Yeah. Of course, because like you have your whole imagination there that's
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
yeah.
Don't
If you
read a
tune me
book
out
before
for
you watch a
everything.
movie. Don't read a book right before you see the movie.
See, I would say you'd want to read the book before the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to see the movie and then the
read,
book.
No, read the book before the movie, but,
But not right
before
before.
because
Okay,
the
okay.
entire
Then you'll
time
get
you're watching
mad.
the movie, you get pissed off.
Okay.
This isn't what they look like.
That's
in my
why
head.
I like
Gotcha, gotcha.
Desperation though, because
It's
they
pretty
do
good.
a really
We
good
did
job
see
of
that kind
following
of back
it.
to back.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
that.
it
we
was
watched
pretty
it
soon.
very like, oh my gosh, this is on TV. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I
this
didn't
is
even know it was a movie.
did that
Flipping through the
Yeah, I
channels.
did that with
like,
Hunger
holy shit.
Games, and as I'm watching Hunger Games, I'm just like, that's different.
Okay, word.
Why are they doing this?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like that
That's
in
not
all
how
the
that
other
works.
Yeah,
movies.
well, Harry Potter books too. I read the Harry Potter books right before the movies came out. Like I
Yeah.
read them before, but I was excited, so I read the books and then wanted to see the movie. And the whole
Okay.
time I'm just like, oh, why
no,
didn't
something
you
like
do
that.
that?
Harry
No,
Potter,
no.
I made the mistake of the third one's my favorite, Prisoner of Azkaban. I know we'll have a Harry
Oh, that's
Potter
my
episode,
favorite.
but whatever, Prisoner of Azkaban, and that's when Christopher Columbus stopped directing it. He directed 1 and 2, and then the third guy, I can't remember what his name is. He's a really famous director.
Yeah.
When he took over the third one, it was when they just started chopping shit.
Yeah.
They just left out
I
so
kind of
much. I did
they got rid
not.
of Spew.
Yes, they
Like
got
the
rid of all of
prefect, the entire prefect
Stu's, they-
storyline.
Yes.
Harry was alone.
Yes.
Damn.
Alone. You
Yeah.
did not convey that.
That always amazes me.
They never released that the Marauders map was made by James
Yes.
Sirius.
And they,
Nope.
they didn't have nearly
Like-
Headless Nick, like
The party.
Wow.
They started
The
cutting out a
the
lot of
Bloody
stuff.
Baron
Wow.
and everything.
That sounds like a lot. You guys just named off shit left and right.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
there's-
Well,
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, this
that's
needs a
why-
whole episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right.
It's like, so what I'll say about that, and then we'll start to wrap things up here. I'm a lazy American. I haven't read too much because you know I took lots of like AP classes and stuff when I was in high school, so I had lots of books I had to read for school. So I never wanted to
Ruined
read
it.
like outside of
That
school.
sucks, but it
And
happens.
then my free time was all with video games. I'm a huge gamer. I was playing like every single game that was big when I was a kid. So for me, what I'm really afraid of is this upcoming renaissance that I can tell is on the horizon of video game movies.
Oh,
Video game movies. Like we have Warcraft coming up and Assassin's Creed coming up,
Yeah.
and Ratchet and Clank is coming up as well. There's a handful, not to mention the ones that have already happened, like Resident Evil and Tomb
I was
Raider,
gonna
like,
say
Yeah.
Resident
that doesn't
Evil.
count. Doesn't count. But
And
like,
Wreck-It Ralph doesn't
I
count.
would
Wreck-It Ralph.
like a
yeah.
Half-Life movie.
I would love
be
that.
all about that.
I would love it, but the reason why I'm afraid, and I'll just.
I was happy they made Silent Hill.
And they made that one
That
too,
game
which
scared
was,
the shit.
and that movie
Yeah,
actually
that
was
was
kind of.
scary.
on
I would just like
point.
sit in my brother's room with him, just like, you sure it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure it's dark?
Oh god, the
Yeah.
horror video games are the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're-
Okay, we'll come back to
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
My quick point here is that what I'm afraid of for spooky stuff, what's spooky to me, is games being adapted, because that's going to be something that I'm going to get for the first time. Like, no, the Halo movie, no, the game, that's not how it went. Like, there's a lot more
Yeah.
stuff you got to skip it over in the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like when that happens, I'm definitely gonna be like right there.
Oh,
with
it's
you
gonna be the
guys,
same.
like,
It will be the same.
for sure. But there are lots of great spooky horror games. You got the Resident Evil up in there.
What's the one where the guy goes
Left
into
4 Dead.
Well, there's Left 4 Dead. But did you play the one where the guy goes into the asylum and you have no weapons?
Oh.
You have a video camera. That thing is freaking terrifying.
It's called Asylum, maybe? Is it called Asylum?
I think it might be Asylum.
Alone in the Dark is really scary.
That's a good one too.
The Asylum one, you have a camera. That's all you have.
Yeah.
And you're going into a haunted asylum and you have to get out. And it's terrifying. You hide under a bed. And the guy sometimes will rip you out from under the bed.
Yeah.
You hide you have like a flashlight and a camera, and that's it. That's all you got.
That's a good one.
I watched it's a video game. Too scary. Not doing it.
I let Bobby watch that. We both had anxiety. We had to turn it off and be like, all right.
So, okay, if you're into spooky games, another great series for all you guys, and you guys are into spooky stuff, not for me, but for all you guys that are into spooky stuff, if you're familiar with the fantastic kids restaurant, Chuck E. Cheese, you guys have heard of that one? It's pretty familiar. Well, in this game series called Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy's is just like Chuck E. Cheese. It's basically, this game is mimicking that. It's called like Freddy Fazbear's.
Okay.
So it's like a bear, he's like, all holly jolly. Got
That's
like
already terrifying.
Yeah. So what happens is at night, these machines like come on, and they're like the restaurant's haunted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like this series has been going on for years actually. So there's like a bunch of them if you want to go back and play them. But like you play as I think like a delivery person or someone who comes in like at night to do something. I can't remember why. Or a stalker or something like that, or a security guard. I think is what it is. And these machines come on, and they sock you, and stuff happens.
You have to battle them.
Yeah, you have to just sneak away from them, past them. And
is it another one where you don't have any weapons?
Exactly. It's
I
like
can't handle that. You have no way to defend yourself.
Yeah. So you just
terrifying.
have to avoid them and stuff.
It's so scary.
Terrifying.
I'm buying some like sticks, by the way.
I stayed in the locker and handed the paddle to Bobby. I was like, I can't play anymore. Sorry. Like, this is you now.
Much.
I can't do this.
I'm a baby like that too.
I played the Scooby-Doo game and I got scared. The night would come after you and
Never mind.
Seriously, you'd be going through and you wouldn't think it would be scary, but you're going through and all of a sudden the night's coming after you and you have to run away and everything goes dark and everything. I was just like, turn the game off. I never got past the first level.
That's so great. Scooby-Doo.
Love being scared.
Wow.
Total coward.
Yeah. That's right. You did say that. That's a great full circle right there, which brings us back to our first topic at the original point there. So that's pretty awesome. That was a great show, you guys.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
That was very fun.
Yeah? You guys have a good
I
time?
feel like we could go on for so much longer.
For sure.
Literally.
But unfortunately, these faces, that's all the time we're gonna get.
Sorry.
What?
I thought we were actually done.
Oh my god. She's ready to go.
I thought we were. I'm sorry.
Okay. So we got a little cut there. We're gonna wrap things up here. I'm getting out of here so we can go to a party for one of our friends.
Happy birthday, Jason!
Happy birthday, Jason!
Happy birthday!
He did the music.
Everybody knows you read Bleach.
If you guys want to wish Jason a happy birthday, do so in the comments down below. He did the music for the Hot Nerd podcast theme song. He's pretty awesome. Hope you had a great birthday, dude. So again, I am some guy, Smitty47, joined by the intellectual Brooke.
Hi.
And the amazing Steph. And the icon Jess. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me on this podcast.
Next time.
As always, guys, create, consume, contribute, zip it up, and zip it out.